GTA 3 is one of the most iconic video games ever made. It transformed Rockstar Games into a major player within the gaming industry and gave rise to one of the most legendary and iconic gaming franchises ever made. The impact and influence GTA 3 had was and still is massive, despite usually being overshadowed by its sequels. And while the sequels are much better in almost every aspect, this is the game that started it all. Without GTA 3, none of the other GTA titles would have been as good, and the 3D open world genre would look completely different.
Grand Theft Auto 3, out now on PlayStation 2 and coming soon to PC. Rated M for mature. Rated R for retarded.
When GTA 3 released, it was considered one of the most detailed and immersive games ever made. No other game offered the freedom that Liberty City had. I mean, you could do anything you wanted. Beat people up, shoot everyone you see, run them over with your car, go on epic car chases and fight the cops. And then the story also had you interact with the criminal underworld of Liberty City, all the while your mute character was rising as a hitman. There was nothing like this at the time. What also made this game so special was the fact that Rockstar Games included lots of references and Easter eggs to famous crime movies and TV shows such as The Sopranos, The Godfather, Heat, Goodfellas, and many more. It added a sense of realism to the world, despite the game being over the top and a parody of America and the Mafia.
Hey, I'm bored. When you gonna drill me?
In a moment, sweetheart. I got a little business to take care of.
What are you doing here? I thought I told you to go fuck your mother. I thought he was gonna
Playing it today, it feels very outdated in terms of gameplay, graphics, animations, and pretty much most other aspects. However, despite that, I'd be lying if I said that it wasn't fun to play anymore, because it's still absolutely hilarious and the amount of chaos you can cause here is still higher and better than in a lot of modern open world games. Even the attention to details that's in GTA 3, despite obviously not being on the same level as even Vice City's, which is the most important GTA game ever made in my opinion, or even that of the sequels, it's still packed with a lot of cool details that are the reason why it blew up as much as it did. Liberty City just feels like an actual city. You've got different parts of the city with their own aesthetic, vibe, people, cars, and architecture, as well as layout. The cars feature different radio stations with their own hilarious hosts, music, and commercials. I mean, back then this was mind-blowing, something that Vice City perfected a year later, to the point of, in my opinion, still having the best radio and soundtrack ever made within a video game. But it was GTA 3 that laid the foundation. All those amazing GTA titles and other open world games that took a lot of inspiration from this franchise, they all used GTA 3 as a foundation and building block. In a way, this is the start of the open world trend that is still going on, and I would argue that even games such as Assassin's Creed owe their existence, or rather large parts of their open world structure, to GTA, despite being completely different games. I think the best part about this game, and any GTA title in general, has always been the absolute chaos and insanity that you can cause. It's one of the reasons why the franchise has been so controversial in the past and still is if you follow the GTA 6 news.
In Grand Theft Auto, your son, or your husband, or your boyfriend, or whoever, can hire a prostitute, have sex with her, and then beat her to death with a baseball bat. When a police officer comes after him, he can either light that police officer on fire or cut him in half with a chainsaw. This is entertainment? Yes! Woo! It took 75 years and countless billions of dollars to train our soldiers to kill. Today, $60 buys your kid the same thing. Whatever happened to Pong?
Shut the fuck up! Thank you.
No other franchise was this polarizing or got this much attention and media coverage. I mean, at this point, Rockstar Games barely even needs to make any real advertising for their upcoming games. People make a living on YouTube and Reddit talking about GTA, spreading fake rumors or conspiracy clickbait bullshit in such frequent numbers that GTA is basically on the minds of a lot of gamers 24/7. That's insane. One of the reasons why that is of course the fact that you're given almost complete freedom to do whatever you want. You can steal cars and go on wild car chases, fight the police and burn down half the city with a flamethrower. Even after all these years, it's still fun as hell. But another aspect that has aged like gold in my opinion is nostalgia. Just like in Vice City, playing GTA 3 today just makes you feel nostalgic about the time you played it as a kid or a teenager. All those sounds, be it the radio, traffic, pedestrians, or even just random noises like saving, picking up weapons, or passing a mission. To me at least, these are extremely nostalgic and make part of the experience of playing this game today. Even the screams of people as I hit them with a baseball bat or set them on fire. It all brings back so many memories. The game rewards you for being a total maniac, as killing NPCs means most of them will drop some cash, and it's a nice way of making some extra money, even though there's barely any ways of spending that money. Although that's something that is true even in the newer GTA titles. Even better, there are side missions that literally want you to go on rampages and cause as much destruction as possible. That's one of the things that make GTA 3 stand apart from other titles that got released around the same time with a similar setting such as Mafia 1.